What's going on, people? So today I want to talk about how I was able to still lose body fat and weight while intermittent fasting without working out. So if you all see my more recent videos, you all will know that I lost over 20 pounds getting ready for my wedding. And a lot of that was due to intermittent fasting. For me specifically, I did a 8-hour eating window and a 16-hour fasting period. So immediately following my wedding, I did not work out for 1 week. Didn't step foot in the gym, didn't do anything at home or anything. I just, took a break. So during that time period, I was still intermittent fasting. I wasn't eating clean, to be honest, but I did still have that 8-hour eating window. Not intentionally, I just become used to it because I've been doing it for a while leading up to my wedding. And after 1 week of no gym, I returned to the gym, got a workout in. Then later that day, I got two of my wisdom teeth removed. And something I didn't know going into that appointment was that after wisdom teeth removal, you can't work out for at least 5 days because the pressure can cause you to bleed again. So as a result, I had to take another week off from the gym. Well, only 5 days, but I ended up taking another full week off from the gym. And I continued to do intermittent fasting during that time period and had the same results. Now, this time I'm trying to no, I actually did still lose weight over that the course of that second week. So doing the same thing, not really keeping it clean at all, just enjoying myself, but still having that eating window. Because typically when I'm doing the 8-hour eating window, I eat no more. I'll say 3 meals max, but usually it'll probably be 2 full meals and then like some snacks in there, or protein shake with a banana and peanut butter or something like that will be something I'll have like post workout or something like that. So I said all that to say that you don't have to always have access to a gym, always work out in order to lose weight. You also don't have to always eat completely clean, to lose weight. You do have to keep things under control. Now, you can't just, eat 3 or 4 bad meals, in a day, not pay attention to your caloric intake, and then look up and wonder why you're gaining weight or why you can't lose weight. Or even if you are working out and going to the gym, but you're just eating whatever, once again, not tracking, your caloric intake, and you're not, getting the results you want to get, on the scale, or either from, body fat percentage, then, it doesn't all come from, just working out and, going crazy in the gym. The diet is key. Now, if you all would have noticed what I said earlier, I was not eating clean during this process. Now, I'm not advocating for you to, eat junk or eat whatever. Now, I wasn't eating horribly. I mean, I don't do that typically anyway, just because I formed, good habits over the years, the more I learned about nutrition. But like on a typical day when I was at work, I would eat for lunch, I would eat Panda Express. Specifically, what I'll get is the plate, which is one entree with two sides. Yes, I do have it memorized. It'll be chow mein, Beijing beef as one entree. I don't even think I said it right. It was one plate. I think this one side, two entrees. I don't know what I said. I think I said one entree, two sides, but it's actually one side, two entrees. One side being the chow mein, and then my two entrees were Beijing beef and orange chicken. So yeah, that's not the healthiest meal by far, but that's what I would have for lunch, and that would be about probably 12:30, and then I would eat again when I got home. And my meals when I got home, it would depend on whether or not if my wife cooked or not. We actually went on a fast food spree after the wedding just because we had been keeping things under control for the most part, but we just wanted to enjoy ourselves. So we were eating, burgers and fries, wings and fries, things like that. So that's what I would eat in the evenings, and then I may have like peanut butter with a protein shake or banana with peanut butter or something like that. So although I wasn't eating the cleanest that I could have been, my caloric intake was still low. I was still at a caloric deficit, which still allowed me to continue to lose weight, drop body fat. But like once again, I'm not advocating for you to eat whatever. I'm just wanted to let people know that you don't always have to be in the gym and eat clean to reach your fitness goals. So I just wanted to talk more about intermittent fasting and how it has helped me. Once again, I didn't know what intermittent fasting was until a couple years ago, but I have been doing it without even knowing. Like, for example, when I was in high school, a lot of the times I was intermittent fasting and didn't know because I was not someone who ate breakfast at all in high school just because I wouldn't be hungry. So I wouldn't have my first meal until, lunchtime. And then I would eat, eat a snack before basketball practice, and then, go home and eat whatever my mom cooked. But that I had probably like back then, yeah, like an 8 hour eating window. And I had no idea what intermittent fasting was, but it made sense because, well, obviously my metabolism was faster back then also, but I would be eating, McDonald's after basketball practice if I didn't want to eat at home, you know, eating whatever. But I was so active, very active, because I played basketball for hours every day. So that also aided in it. But, even when it was not basketball season, and, when I would take a break from training or working out or whatever in high school, I still did the same thing, quote unquote, intermittent fasting, which I didn't call it that back then. I just said I'm going to eat when I'm hungry. It just so happened that I wasn't hungry very often. So that's back when I was probably 130. Yeah, 130 pounds. Abs were crazy. So it's just funny to look back on that. So I'm just going off on a tangent now. But I just wanted to make this video to speak more on intermittent fasting and how it can help, and how I do think it's beneficial. It's worked for me. So, if you're, a lot of people try, different diets and whatnot. It's a lot of people doing keto diet. I'll go more into the different type of diets in a later video, but I want to talk specifically about what worked and works for me during my fat loss and weight loss phase. So, I mean, you can also do intermittent fasting during a any type of bulk as well. But for me, I won't be doing that because I would not want to try to get all those meals in an 8 hour time window. I would rather have the full course of the day to you know eat a lot. But that's all I want to talk about today. So please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and catch you all in the next video. Peace.